Okay, so I just finished day one of the 30-day shred by Jillian Michaels, and per usual, she has kicked my butt. Um, I am super sweaty and really gross right now. I just put my t-shirt back on because I usually just work out in a tank top and a sports bra, but I'm not feeling all that brave to record dressed like that. um, I let's see what I'm gonna do. I have taken my measurements. I don't have them near me right now, but I'm gonna put them in the bottom description below. But my starting weight is 264, and I usually like to weigh in and check my measurements, even though I think I see more changes in measurement than I do in weight. But I do that every 10 days because that's every time you level up. There's 3 levels. So 10 days from now, I will weigh in again, even though I'll probably weigh in tomorrow because that's just how I do, but I probably won't update. So the changes this time. I've done 30 Day Shred 3 times before, and I'm pretty sure the very first time I did it, I was, I'm trying to figure out what weight I was. I might have been around this weight, I might have been a little less, but I was definitely not in any kind of decent shape at all. I'm pretty sure all I did at that point was cardio at the gym, absolutely no upper body strength, no muscles of any sort. And the first time I did it, I thought I was going to die. I set a stop several times. I barely made it through the jumping jacks and the warm-ups. I don't even think I could do the whole set. And level 1 of Jillian Michaels, if you know, it has several sets of jumping jacks. Well, not several, but there's probably 1 in the warm-ups, 2 in one of the cardio, and then 1 set in the last bit of cardio. So the very first time I was miserable. I hated jumping jacks. And I still don't like jumping jacks, but it was a little better this time for those. Anyway, the very first time I ever did it, I just stopped every couple seconds. It was so hard. The weights were incredibly hard to deal with, even though they're only 5-pound weights. I just remember feeling like I was gonna pass out at any second, and I didn't know how I was gonna get through the next 30 days of it. And then as it went on, I got easier. I couldn't do push-ups in the beginning, and then by the end I could at least do girl push-ups and then kind of a little bit of a real push-up, but not really. But it took me 3 times through to get to that. So the first time I slowly made my way up to girl push-ups. The second time I was doing the girl push-ups, and then by the end I was doing real push-ups very slowly and few, but I was doing them. And each time I lost a lot of inches, not a whole lot of weight, but I was just seeing amazing changes in my body. My arms were my favorite. It just I don't like my arms at all. Not many people do, I guess, but it's just very lumpy and bumpy and blah. But the more I was doing the strength and everything with the weights, the more my arms were smoothing out, and I felt so much more confident. So I love the results, and I, gained a lot of endurance and a lot of muscle, and so I trust Jillian. So then this time, starting off, I still don't know what I was the first time I did it, but I was expecting to feel like I did that very first time I ever did Jillian Michaels, and it was kind of close at points. I was definitely struggling, but at the same time, I feel like I'm a lot stronger now. I haven't done push-ups, I haven't done a lot of stuff like that, but I made it through it. The jumping jacks weren't so horrible this time. I could still kind of do girl push-ups. I'm definitely not anywhere near where I want to ever be, but I was kind of impressed that I could make it through without only stopping for a couple seconds every now and then. So it should be an interesting journey. I'm really excited. But I'm going to start pairing this with also going back to the gym, even though I didn't make it today, and I'll explain why in a second. but I definitely want to incorporate more cardio. I'm still debating if I want to run. I hate running. I hate it. I keep trying to like convince myself that I like it, and that it's good, and I would love to be able to be like, oh, I ran a half marathon. I don't know if I could ever run a marathon. I guess that would be a good goal, but I don't know if you can hear right now, but my cousins are in the other room. We're watching the O's game. That's why I keep looking over. And I can hear them like yelling right now because 2 people are on base and it's the 9th inning and we're up by 3. Sorry, random tidbit. Where was I? Yeah, but I want to start incorporating cardio, and I don't want this to be like, when I used to do it, it was my only like fitness really. It was cardio and Jillian Michaels, and it's definitely a workout, but I would love to be able to build on to do something else, like running, like I was saying. I think that's what I was talking about. Maybe running, or I kind of have this secret goal that once I get more comfortable with my weight and I lose weight and I feel more comfortable to do like yoga and stuff, there is a place here called, it's Flow Yoga, and they do yoga on like paddle surfboards in the water, and I just think it looks so awesome, and I think it probably requires like a lot of balance and a lot of coordination, stuff that I lack, but I would love to be able to do that one day. It's kind of a goal of mine. So I'm going to use Jillian Michaels to start off, but then hopefully I'll eventually be able to get back to the gym and doing weights at the gym, because last time I just have so many back problems that every time I start doing it I have issues. But yeah, that was my little Jillian Michaels spiel. But on to why I didn't get to the gym today. Last night, my cousin called me and said, I don't know if you've heard, she's okay, but Graham, my grandmother, fell off a curb at work and hit her head. So she had to get taken to the hospital, and like there was a lot of blood. They had to do like 8 hours worth of tests on her to make sure she was okay, and she ended up with like 18 stitches on her head, and her like eyes are all bruised. So today I went over there while my aunt went out with her daughter. It's just to see how she was, and I did some errands and everything for her. And then I also watched Autumn today, so Melissa could stay over there because we didn't want to have Autumn running around too much around my aunt. Or my grandmother. So I took her and I ran some errands for my grandmother to like the mall and stuff, and I did get some stuff, but I'll get into that later or tomorrow. But yeah, I just didn't have time to get to the mall today, or the gym. I got to the mall, but I did do walking around the mall, and carrying Autumn is quite the workout. But yeah, that was my day, and that was my little Jillian Michaels spiel. My grandmother's okay. She is just gonna have to take it easy and just keep an eye on her. But that was my day, so yeah. I don't think I have anything else to talk about. Well, I do, but I don't want to make this video too long. Yeah, I'm gonna go shower now because I can smell myself and it's gross. Alrighty, night.